class 10th, right? With 32 and 36 students each. What is the minimum number of books minimum number of books required so that they can be distributed equally among students of both sections. Right? Please note down and proceed. Tell me what you have to find in this HCF or LCF.
LCM.
Why?
Minimum.
Because the word minimum is there. Right? This is clear. Now, if you think in a different way, let's say we don't have the idea ki whether minimum maximum will tell us about the question. Now, if you will find the HCF, what will be the HCF of these two numbers?
It will be less or equal than the
32 and 36. What will be the HCF?
30.
Yes, tell me what is the HCF? Section 10A, please switch on your camera. Yeah. So very good morning to all of you.
Sir, HCF is 4.
HCF is 4. So students of 10A, I have given a question. You have to check what you have to find in this HCF or LCF. Right? Just read the question carefully. A school has two sections of class 10 with 32 and 36 students. What is the minimum number of books required so that they can be distributed equally among students of both sections? So now you have to tell me what you have to find in this HCF or LCM. What you have to find, student, in this HCF or LCM. Section A. Just read the question carefully and then let me know.
Sir, LCM is 288.
288.
So yes.
So HCF section B ने find किया 4. LCM is
288.
288. Right?
So yes.
This is clear, students. So if you have 4 books, can you equally distribute them?
Sir, no.
No. So it has to be more. So
L
therefore it will be LCM, that is 288. This is clear?
Sir, yes.
Any doubts, बच्चे?
Sir, no.
Chaliye we move to the next question. Students, I have got the instruction that I have to teach you how to take the factor tree. Factor tree में problem आ रही है बच्चों? Please tell me. Do you have some doubts about factor tree? अच्छा पता है क्या होता है factor tree?
Sir, no.
But in the previous class we have taken the prime factorization of the numbers to find out HCF or LCM, right?
Yes.
Suppose I have a number 36. I have to draw its factor 3. What will be its factor? See, if you take its prime factor, the minimum number is 2. This is clear? This is the way to take the prime factors.
Yes.
Now, when you take the first two factors, so can it be 2 and 18?
Yes.
Now 18 further factorize,
2 and 9.
then 9 further factorize. This is called the factor tree. Is this clear, bacho?
Yes.
Although I don't think that will be in the question. Generally, this is there in the junior classes. Right? Have you understood how to draw the factor tree?
Yes.
Shall we move to the next question? Now, let's say you have 288. Draw its factor tree yourself. Please, students. You can draw directly also from here.
Done.
हाँ जी बताइए क्या क्या फैक्टर्स आए हैं बेटा?
Sir, 2 and 144. Then 2 and 72. 2 and 36. 2 and 18. 2 and 9.
2 and 9, 3 and 3.
Then 3 and 3.
Right, bachcho?
So yes.
So this is a factor tree. Got it?
So yes.
Next thing is in this chapter we have is composite numbers. Now, what is composite numbers, students?
Product of 2 prime numbers.
Only two.
More than 2.
Composite number are those numbers which are the product of two or more prime numbers. Is this clear?
So yes.
Right? So now there is a fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Right?
So yes.
Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Very important theorem. What it says,
Every composite number can be expressed as product of prime numbers, and this factorization is unique from the order in which prime factors occur.
very good, bache. Now, who will explain me the meaning of this theorem? Please raise your hand. ये तो statement होगी बेटा. Now, what is the meaning of this statement, this theorem? Please raise your hands, those who can explain it. Every composite number can be expressed as the product of its prime factorization. Okay, prime factors, and they are unique except the order. What is the meaning of this? Now, let's say you have drawn the factor tree of 288. Yes?
Yes.
Now, how many 2's were there in prime factorization?
5.
5.
Into this was the prime factors.
Yes.
Now, what this theorem says, whenever you take the prime factors of 288, it will always be this. Means 2 will come 5 times and 3 will come 2 times. It is unique. Unique means there cannot be other prime factors. Yes or no? Let's say I have a number 12. I can write this number. Is this clear? I can write this number as the product of 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. But when it comes to the prime factors, they will always be 3 into, yes or no?
Yes.
It will always be 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2.
Yes.
It cannot be something other. Factors will always be same, na? Prime factors. So what does this says? Its prime factorization is unique. Right? Means always it will be 2 into 2 into 3. There cannot be other. Only thing which can be different is order. I can write 3 into 2 into 2 or 2 into 3 into 2. Order is different now in all the 3 cases.
Yes.
Order can be different, but numbers will always be
Same.
unique. Is this clear, Bachu? Is this clear or not?
Yes.
Now, there used to be a theorem earlier, which is not there in syllabus right now, right? Which will be requiring for the proof of irrational numbers, right? There is always a question on proving the irrational number from this chapter in board paper, right? So we'll be using that theorem, which is the extension of this theorem, right? What is the theorem? If A divides P square then A also divides, right?
Yes.
A divide P square, then A also divides P. Means, suppose, what is the meaning of this? A is a factor of P square.
Yes.
Yes or no? Let prime factors of P be P1 into P2 into P3 dash dash dash. It can be anything. Na? P is a composite number. Then its prime factors will be P1 into P2 into P3 up to dash dash dash. Yes or no, students?
Yes.
Now, when you take the square of this, what it becomes? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, if A divides P square, means A divides this number. Yes or no?
Yes.
Here A is a prime number, right? So we have to mention this. This is a prime number, right? Now, if A divides P square, means A will be one of the P1, P2, P3 up to Pn. बच्चे इन्हीं में से एक प्राइम नंबर होगा ना ये अगर डिवाइड कर रहा है.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Have you understood this statement or not? How many of you have not understood? आप लोगों के फेसिस से मुझे लग रहा है कि काफी लोगों को ये चीज समझ नहीं आई है. देखिए बेटा, मैं एग्जांपल लेता हूँ. जैसे आपने कोई एक नंबर लिया, टेल मी एनी नंबर, तो उसका स्क्वायर कर. Let's say we have 6, right बच्चों? Yes, what will be the square of 6? इसके factors क्या हो गए बेटा?
2 into 3.
ये क्या हो जाएंगे? Can we write it like this?
Yes.
Now there is some number which divides 6 square. 6 square को एक prime number divide कर रहा है. So that number will be either 2 or 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? Now let's say it is 2. So when we divide it by 2, so it is divisible. Yes or no?
Yes.
That 2 can also divide 6. Yes or no?
Yes.
So if any prime number a divides p square, which is a composite number, then it also divides p. Is this clear, bachcho? Is it clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Then we will conclude in the end that a is any one of p1, p2, p3, the prime factors of p square, right? Which is also prime factors of p, right?
Yes.
Is this clear or not?
Yes.
Therefore, if a divides p square, then a also divides p. Is this clear?
Yes.
Using this theorem in the other proofs, right, बच्चों?
Yes.
कोई डाउट इसमें?
No.
नोट करने की इसको जरूरत है तो नहीं?
No.
नेक्स्ट चलते हैं बच्चे. अब इस चैप्टर का वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, दैट इज प्रूविंग ऑफ रैशनल इरैशनल नंबर्स, राइट?
Yes.
हैव यू डन दिस?
Yes.
ठीक है. दिस इज ए क्वेश्चन ऑफ मिक्स ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड बिट ऑफ क्रैमिंग आल्सो, राइट? ठीक है. क्वेश्चन क्या होता है? प्रूव दैट the root 2 is an
Irrational number.
irrational. So what we do, we prove it by the contradiction. What is the contradiction?
That
है कि मैं आपकी कोई कही हुई चीज को बाद में उसी को गलत प्रूव कर दूं. If I am saying something and then later on I come to realize that whatever I was saying was wrong, that is called contradiction. मतलब अपनी ही चीज को अपोज कर देना. Is this clear?
Yes.
So what we'll do, we'll start with saying that let us suppose root 2 is
Rational number.
right. Let us assume root 2 is rational.
Rational number.
Now, if it is rational, then by the definition of rational number, it can be represented as
P upon Q where Q is not equals to 0.
and PQR.
Positive numbers.
No, they are integers. P and Q are integer. ये आपको लैंग्वेज समझ आ रही है बेटा? क्या मतलब है इस लैंग्वेज का?
P Q belongs to it.
ये बेटा साइन होता है belongs to का, राइट? और Z क्या होता है?
Integers.
Z होते हैं आपके इंटीजर्स, राइट?
Yes.
So root 2 is equal to P upon Q and Q is not equal to 0 and PQ belongs to Z, right? ठीक है. Let root 2 is equal to A upon B where A and B are
Co-prime numbers.
P and Q has some common factor, and when we divide it by their common factor, we comes to the A upon B form where A and B are
Co-prime.
co-prime. What are co-prime numbers, बच्चे?
That have one another factor than one.
Co-primes are those numbers which are which have only 1 as their common factor, right? For example, 3 and 4, right? 4 and 7, 6 and 12. Yes?
Yes.
6 and 12. No, they are not co-prime because they have 2 as their common factor. Is this clear, bachcho?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say A and B are co-prime. Then squaring both sides. Squaring
Both sides.
Then 2 is equal to
A square divided by B square.
So what does this mean? A square is equal to 2b square.
Yes.
A square is equal to 2 into b square. What does this mean? Therefore, a square is divisible by 2.
Yes.
Therefore, a square is divisible by 2. And hence,
A is divisible by 2.
a is divisible by 2.
2.
As a is divisible by 2, we can write a is equal to 2c. Beta, a has 2 factor. So can we write A as the product of 2 and C, where C is, what is C? Any number ना? Suppose कीजिए बेटा हमारे पास एक number है A, but we are saying कि 2 is a factor of A. Let's say this number is 6. Is this clear? So can we write this as, is this clear?
Yes.
It's not necessary कि ये यहाँ पे prime है. So it, let's say this is C. So can I write this as C?
Yes.
Yes or no? So here I have written a square is equal to 2c. Now squaring both sides. Squaring both sides again. What it becomes? A square is equal to
4C square.
4c square. Now go back to the previous page. Equation 1 was a square is equal to 2b square. And according to equation 2, a square is equal to a square equal to 4c square. So what we can write from equation 1 and 2?
1 नहीं अब तक वो आएगा वहां पर.
अच्छा 1 लिख दिया सॉरी. Right जी? From 1 and 2, 2b square is equal to 4c square.
Yes.
B square is equal to, so therefore b square is divisible by 2 and hence b is divisible by 2. Right or not?
Yes.
यहाँ पे किसी स्टूडेंट को कोई डाउट है तो प्लीज टेल मी. यस टेल मी बच्चों. Any one of you have any doubt? So I have initially told you that this is a concept of bit of understanding and bit of cramming. So it's a set process. You have to go accordingly, right? So now we come to the conclusion. A and B both have 2 as common factor. Yes or no?
Yes.
As A and B both have 2 as their common factor. Common factor which contradicts our assumption that A and B are co-prime. What we have assumed that A and B are co-prime, but we come to know that both have 2 as their common factor. So hence we have come to the conclusion that A and B are not co-prime. So therefore, whatever was assumption, we have contradicted that. Okay? That A and B are co-prime. Therefore, root 2 is irrational. Have you understood, Jay?
Yes.
Students, any doubts?
No.
So the question can be there on root 2, root 3, root 5. Right? Generally, these three questions, anyone can be there. Or there may be some different question.
Yes.
What will be that question? Suppose आपको आ जाए prove that let's say this is the question. How will you do it? Who will tell me how to do this question? Yeah, students, nobody? अरे कोई तो बताइए. हाँ जी, who will tell me? आप लोगों ने कर लिया है ना बेटा ये टॉपिक, then you should know how to do this question.
Yes.
कौन बताएगा बेटा? Please raise your hands. मैं पूछ लेता हूँ. Roll number 9, section A. Yes, who is roll number 9, section A? Please tell me. हाँ जी, आगे आ जाओ. Yes, tell me बेटा how to do this.
सर हमने किया नहीं अभी.
अच्छा किया नहीं जी?
नो.
अभी तो आप लोग बोल रहे थे सारे कर लिया है हमने.
इस सेक्शन में नहीं किया.
सेक्शन बी ने कर लिया है. सेक्शन बी हैव यू डन? प्लीज सिट डाउन बेटा.
Yes.
कौन बताएगा? फिर आ जाओ एक बंदा. आप ही बताइए बेटा. सेंटर बेंच पे जो स्टूडेंट बैठे ना ब्लू शर्ट वाले, फर्स्ट बेंच.
Sir, firstly, we have to suppose that the number is a rational number.
राइट. स्टेप बाय स्टेप चलते हैं, थोड़ा आराम से बोलना बेटा. लेट्स से वी हैव अज्यूम्ड this is equal to P upon Q. Then
Where Q is not equals to 0.
conditions आ गई. Then
And we have to also suppose that P and Q have another common factor than 1.
right.
And they are co-prime numbers.
Right, so we have moved to the A upon B form where A and B are co-primes, right?
Yes.
After this,
And we have to separate the under root number from the 3.
right, now what?
Now we have to cross multiply. LCM, take the LCM.
On the right hand side,
Yes.
right? Then
Now we know that if any integer divide by integer, it gives a rational number. So we have to write that integer divide by integer equals to rational number.
as we know, A and B are integers and difference of two integers is
Rational number.
rational.
Sir, and we have to give that under root 2 equation number 1, and that we, as we know, equation number 2. And then we can write that from equation 1 and 2, under root 2 is a rational number, but this contradicts the fact that under root 2 is an irrational number.
Right, what we can do is as A minus 3B upon B is rational, but root 2 is irrational. Therefore, right?
So yes,
Hence,
our assumption is wrong.
B plus root 2 is irrational. Right? Our assumption is wrong and this is irrational. Is this clear, bacho? So generally these days this type of question comes. Straight away root 2, root 5 may be there or there may be option. Right? Now if the same question is in 5 marker, then what you will do? For that you have to prove root 2 is irrational separately as done previously. Is this clear, bacho?
Yes.
Have you understood this concept?
Yes.
Anything not clear?
No.
Right. So now we'll be doing some questions on this chapter. Right? We have assignment. So we'll be doing this. Yes, students. HCF of 3 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power 2 into 2 and 3 raised to power 2 please find their HCF. One students.
If you have done, then you have to respond.
Done.
Sir, 30.
30.
Yeah, beta.
Sir, yes.
You have to write in the form of exponents. What it will be?
3 power 1 into 5 power 1 into 2 power 1.
1. Because here the minimum power of 2 is 1.
Sir, yes.
Right? So, and the minimum power of 3 is 1 and 5 is also 1. So we'll take the minimum power in the case of HCF. So hence it comes out to be. Now what will be the LCM? Please find the LCM also.
Find out.
Sir, 3 power 3 into 5 power 3 into 2 power 3.
मल्टीप्लाई करके बताइए बेटा कितना आएगा
125 है ना Sir, 27,000.
वेरी गुड बच्चों देखिए हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ 3 is 3 5 is also 3 and 2 is also 3 so 3 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power 3 into so it can be written as
27,000.
Whole power 3. This comes out to be 30. So 30 raised to power 3 will be right, bachao?
Sir, yes.
Okay, now we'll do a case study based question. Right, students. The question is, a seminar being conducted by an educational organization where participants are educators of different subjects. Right? The number of participants of science, English, and mathematics are 48, 60, and 96 respectively. Right, Jay? Now the first question is, have you understood the case study? Note कर रहे हैं आप लोग?
Sir, yes.
Please do it. Then I'll write the questions.
Sir, yes.
Write down the question now. What is the maximum number of participants? What is the maximum number of participants that can be accommodated? What is the maximum number of participants that can be accommodated? Accommodated. मीनिंग पता है बेटा इस वर्ड का? मीन्स एक रूम में हम कितने लोगों को रख सकते हैं? Accommodated in each room. Accommodated in each room. If each room is to have the same number of participants, and all participants in a room are of the same subject.
Sir, yes.
Please do this question, Mitchell.
Okay.
Shall I need to repeat the question?
Sir, no. Sir, yes.
हाँ जी बेटा, what is the maximum number of participants that can be accommodated in each room? each room is to have the same number of participants and all participants in a room are of the same subject. So first of all, tell me what we have to find out in this.
HCF.
Yeah. Why?
Sir, a maximum number.
Very good, beta. Please do it. Yes, have you done it?
Sir, no.
Sir, 12.
Well,
Sir, 12.
okay. And the HCF is 12.
Sir,
Yes.
Everyone, please finish this. Please check whether the HCF is 12 or something else.
sir, 12.
How many of you have completed? Please raise your hands. Only a handful of students. Others, please do it. The teacher present are requested to please check the notebooks of each and every student. My humble submission to all the teachers present. Is there no teacher in section B?
Sir, present.
Yeah, earlier sir was there, I think.
Sir, now ma'am is present.
Ma'am, please, you are requested to please check their notebooks, whether they have done this question or not. Okay, students, when we have to find the HCF of these three numbers, 40, 60 and 96. 48, 60 and 96. So this is the greater one. Take this as, what we have to take? This as dividend and 60 as,
Divisor.
बेटा कौन से मेथड से करते हो, डिवीजन से करते हो, प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन से?
Prime factor.
प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन से कर लेते हैं जी लॉ में। 96 के फैक्टर्स बनाए।
2 into 2. 6. 20.
ये बन गया बेटा
Yes.
5 3 4 क्या बन गया 96 इक्वल टू 2 raised to power 5, right? What will be the factor of 60? 2
Raised to power 2.
right? तो 60 के आ जाएंगे बेटा right? So the highest power of 2 is, what is the highest power of 2?
5.
5, but we have to take
Lowest power.
power, that will be HCF 2 raised to power 2. And what is the minimum power of 3?
1.
1. So this comes out to be
12.
12. Right, bachcho?
Yes.
Yes.
question. Note down the second question, bache. What is the minimum number of rooms? What is the minimum number of rooms required during the event? What is the minimum number of rooms required during the event? Please do this, bacho.
Seventeen.
17. Yes, 17 rooms are there, beta.
Yes. Yes.
How come? See, there are 12 teachers in a room. Yes or no?
Yes.
So now, when you divide this by 12, what you will get?
4,
When you divide,
5,
when you divide,
7, 8.
the sum total of 4 plus 5 plus 8 is
17.
17. Is this clear, bacho?
Yes.
Anything not clear? I think this question we have done in the previous class also.
Sir, yes.
Yes.
Now this question is in the form of case study, right? So we'll be doing next question. Yes, students. This is assertion reason type question. Assertion is a number n when divided by 15. When divided by 15 leaves the remainder 2. Right? Then the remainder is same when n is divided by 5. और रीजन क्या है बेटा इसका? √3 is an irrational number. Please do this question. Yes, students. Assertion is true or false?
False.
False. It is true, beta. See, n is any number which when divided by 15 gives remainder 2. Then the remainder is same when n is divided by 5. For example, take any question. Let's say n is 17. When you divide it by 15, what is the remainder? If you divide the 17 by 5, what is the remainder?
2.
This is one example. You can take any other number. Check with some other number. Is it true or false? Beta, 5 is the factor of 15 or not? 5 is the factor of 15. So therefore remainder will always be same provided the remainder is less than 5. समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? Is this clear or not?
Yes.
अच्छा, if I change this question a bit, यहाँ पे रिमाइंडर में 7 कर देता हूँ, then it will be true. Check out. True. But if I change the 2 by 7, tell me whether the question is true, assertion is true or not now. Have you understood the question or not? Earlier the question was a number n when divided by 15 leaves remainder 2. Then the remainder is same when n is divided by 5. So this will be true. But in second case, if I change the remainder 2 by 7, just check whether then again it will be true or not. इतनी मुश्किल नहीं है बच्चे. देखिए बेटा, we take some question, some number n. Let's say I take number n as 37. When I divide it by 15, what is the remainder? Is this clear, बच्चों? Is it clear or not? Can you hear me or not?
Yes.
And why you are not responding, बेटा? या तो समझ आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है. अगर नहीं आ रहा तो नहीं बोलो बेटा. But please speak something. Is this clear or not?
Yes.
So now if this n, if you divide it by 5, question is same. Only thing is 2 has been replaced by 7. So now this question will become
False.
false. Why it become false? Although 5 is the factor of 15, but remainder is greater than the factor. 7 जो है factor से greater है ना बेटा 5 से.
Yes.
Hence there is difference. But if this remainder is smaller than this factor, then this will be always true. Got it or not?
Yes.
चलो अब original question पे आ जाते हैं वापस. Now our original question was the question. Now tell me, A is true now
Yes.
and R is?
True.
This is the correct explanation.
Sir, no.
The choice.
B option.
Very good, bacha. Come to the next question. Assertion. Root x is an irrational number where x is a prime number. Right? Or the square root of any prime number is an irrational number. Please do this, bachcho. बच्चा हो गया.
A option.
The option
Yes.
both are true and assertion is a reason is a complete correct explanation. Is this clear?
Yes.
By root x is an irrational number where x is a prime number. So this is true. If
Yes.
we take the square root of any prime number, then it is a irrational number. Now reason is given the square root of any prime number is an irrational number. This is also the correct explanation.
Yes.
So therefore, both are true and the correct explanation. This is clear, बच्चों?
Yes.
चलिए next question पे चलते हैं जी. Yes. If LCM of two numbers is 182 and SCF is 13 and one of the number is numbers is 52, right? If one of the number is 52. One of the number is 36. Find the other number. Right, but concept here A into B equal to LCM of A, B and SCF, right? So one number is 26. So this comes out to be
91.
90, right, Jim?
Yes.
Anything not clear?
No.
Next question, बच्चे. LCM of the smallest two-digit composite number and smallest composite number is, please do this. Yes, students, done? Do it carefully. Bit confusing question.
Ten. So 10.
2 and 5.
Okay, you have to find the LCM.
Sorry. 10.
What is the smallest two-digit composite number? What is the smallest two-digit composite number?
10.
What is the smallest composite number?
2.
Smallest composite number 2. Composite बच्चे composite.
4.
How 2 बेटा? Prime number बच्चे. 2 is the prime number. Composite means which is made up of 2 or more by the product of 2 or more prime numbers. Right? If you go to 2 is a prime, 3 is a prime, 4 is a product of 2 and 2. So there are 2 prime numbers. No talking. Section A, girl student, third and fourth bench. Please don't talk. Right? So we have 10 and 4. What will be the LCM of 10 and 4?
20.
20. Right?
Yes.
Anything not clear?
Sir, no.
Right. So next question is, make the factor tree of please make its factor tree. 556920. हाँ जी बच्चों हो गया प्लीज डू इट फास्ट कुछ हुआ नहीं अभी तक?
Sir, done.
जी, how many of you have done? अब तक एक दो लोगों ने किया, बाकी तो बड़ा बेसिक क्वेश्चन है बच्चे। हो जाए। चलिए जी, देखिए बेटा, हाँ जी, बताते जाइए मुझे जरा। What will be the first prime factors?
2 and 2, 7, 8, 4, 6, 0.
आराम से बच्चे। यहाँ पे कितना आएगा?
2, 7,
7,
4, 6, 0.
0.
Then
2,
1,
1, 3,
3,
2,
9, 2,
0.
3, 0.
3,
वो पे नहीं हो रहा है।
2 आएगा। 6, 9, 6, 1, 5.
Then
3,
2, 3, 2, 5.
3, 2, 0, 5.
3 to
2, 3, 2, 0, 5.
33205, right?
Yes. Then 3,
Then again 3,
7, 7, 3, 5. Then 5. 1, 5, 4, 7.
then
7, 2, 2, 1. Then 13, 17.
then
7, 13 आएगा वहां पर।
कहाँ पर?
Yes.
हाँ जी, 13 वन जा 13,
17.
7 जा 91। तो ये बन गए प्राइम फैक्टर्स।
Yes.
क्या क्या बने बेटा? 2 रेज टू पावर 3, 3 रेज टू पावर 2,
5.
5 रेज टू पावर 1, 7 रेज टू पावर, right? So this will be the prime factors of this number. किसी को कोई डाउट बेटा इसमें? राइट। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करते हैं बेटा। चेक वेदर
हो गया।
हो गया। अच्छा जी, ओके ओके, थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक you very much for joining. Thanks the teacher presents.
Thank you, sir.
Continue in the next class.